What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another episode. This is poker vlog number 4, and we're headed back up the hill. As you can see, it is nice and early in the morning. It is 9 o'clock in the morning, so we got a nice drive ahead of us. We'll hopefully have some more run good with us. Back at the 1-3 at Ameristar. We didn't get the footage we wanted to post of Monarch, so I'll put a little bit of footage of the casino itself here, of the floor. I have a short little clip before they asked me to stop filming. We did have some run good there. Bought in for 300, cashed out for 467, giving us a profit of 167. We did catch a straight flush, flopped a full house. It was a good session, but we just didn't get any chance to film on there, so it is what it is. Hopefully soon we'll be able to, but today, same as always, back to Ameristar. Let's have some run good, you guys. We'll see you out there at the casino. Alright guys, first hand in, we look at pocket sevens. We're finally on the table, we're splashing around, and we make the $7 pre-flop call. Flop comes with a bunch of overcards with a $25 continuation bet, and we fold. Next hand in, pocket queens, one of the premium hands that we've gotten today. We start off with a raise, we bump it up to $20, you guys. We're in position as the button, so nothing to do here, but when it comes around to me with a bunch of limpers, we bump it up, and we have no callers. Yep, that's it. Pocket queens, bump it up to 20. Everybody folds around. It's all right. We'll take a bunch of free limped chips. After about an hour and a half of not catching any cards, we look down at Queen 9 suited. I make the worst decision of the night, and I limp in under the gun. You should never limp in under the gun. Always be raising. Make your hand as strong as possible. When you're under the gun, you'll have those strong holdings, but we decide on a limp. However, the small blind makes it 12. The big blind calls, and we call. We go off to a flop of Ace, King, 4. We look down to see if we have the 2 spades. Nope, still clubs. So we're hoping for a check around. Small blind, however, does not oblige, puts in a $25 bet. Big blind calls, and with a dream, we're going to have to just fold this, let it go. Alright guys, get ready for a crazy hand. In a small blind, we look at pocket 10s, and we decide to bump it up to $9 after everybody limped in. We get 3 callers, and we go off to a flop. The flop comes pretty favorable. It comes 10, 3, queen with 2 diamonds, and you know what? We're not in the mood for slowing down, so we're going to make it 25 in early position. Now we flop top set with 2 diamonds and a backdoor gutter ball, some kind of straight draw as well, so the backdoor hearts, 2 diamonds already on the board. And like I said, some kind of straight draws could be coming in, so we're going to lead out and get those draws to pay us off a little bit. We bet 25, however, nobody seems to want to fold. Everybody calls, and we go 4 ways to a turn. The turn comes 2 of spades. We still have the second nuts with the trip 10s. I don't see anybody having pocket queens. There's nobody 3-bet on the pre-flop, so we're going to lead out yet again, see if anybody else wants to pay us off with their draws. We make it 50. We make it 50 again into a 4-way pot, so 3 players behind us. And under the gun +1 is a gentleman that I've played with before, and he's a tight player. He doesn't usually like to chase, and he makes the call, giving us the fear that he might have pocket queens, but he's not betting, he's not raising, so with a call, I feel like he still might be on a draw. The cutoff in the button They think about it for a minute as well, but eventually both players make the call. So we're still going 4 ways into a river. The river brings the beautiful Jack of Diamonds. Yep, about the worst card that we could ask for, you guys. It completes all the straights. It completes the obvious flush diamond draw. So we have a decision to make. Do we lead out for a third barrel or do we slow it down? I slow down. I make the check and under the gun +1. Like I said, tighter player leads out for 75. I count out the chips, I put them in front of me, and now I'm left with a tough decision. I didn't come all this way to fold trips, but when the obvious diamond draw gets there, you guys, that is a tough decision to be in. Everybody else folds, and you know what? We're here to play some poker. Grab the stack, throw it in the middle, and almost instantly you see him flick his card showing us the diamond got there. After this hand, you guys, I went pretty tilty, and I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't the best poker I played. Could have probably walked away from the table to regroup myself, but here's a picture of one of the bigger pots I've seen in the 1-3. It was about a $1,500 three-way all-in pot. I wasn't a part of it, so I was able to snag the photo, but crazy hand anyways. Make sure to like and subscribe, you guys. More content coming your way. We get ready to look down. Queen 4 suited. Yet again, a queen suited. Not necessarily the best hands to play, you guys, but we played for 5 hours and this is one of the better hands we've seen. It was pretty tough for us to catch cards, and you know what? We're going to make the $6 min-raise pre-flop call. However, the big blind decides to bump it up to 25, and yep, once again, just throwing money in the pot. $6, take it, sir. It is all yours. Next hand, Jack 10 offsuit in a small blind into a limp pot. We're going to make the limp call and go off to a flop. The board comes Queen 9-4, giving us the open-ended. We check it over, and cutoff leads in for 12. We make the $12 call, and this big blind gets out of the way, going off to a turn of a 3 of spades. We check it over. He bets 15 again, so we're going to let him bet into us when we hit the 8 of hearts on the river, but no obliging by him. He checks, and we show scooping up a pot finally. Last interesting hand of the night, you guys. Playing it for about 5 hours now and haven't really caught many hands, so when we look down at pocket queens in the big blind and three-way limped, we're going to bump it up to 20. Now the under the gun player decides to min raise to 40 after limping, and we're going to make it 100 to go. Take off the initial 20 off top and make it 100 total to go. He decides on an all-in, and this player's been playing very loose, all kinds of raggedy hands, so with pocket queens, I feel like we have a premium, and we decide to toss in a chip to make the call. He shows us ace-king offsuit, and we go off to a flop of king-king 3. You see me wiggle my hand there, as there's not much we could do there, you guys. We're all in, ace-king versus pocket queens, and king-king comes. I would play that hand against that player all day, but we lose this one and move on. Alright, you guys, we are back in the neighborhood, walking the pup around, so it's a beautiful day. We thought we'd get out and walk her out, so the session, in for 300, out for 0. Loss of 300. As you guys saw, not a whole lot we could do on some hands, and we got in with our best when we could, and pocket queens against ace-king, you know, flop comes king-king, you can't do much about that, so it's all right. We'll get him back next time. You got to put in the hours. You know, put in as many hours as you can. Practice, study. Don't worry about the losses, you guys. If you play your best poker and the cards don't come, you did your job. Pocket queens against ace-king, like I said, I did my job of getting it in there. Board comes king. Nothing much we could do there. There's only good cards we really got dealt in 5 hours of play, so it's all right. We'll be back in the next vlog, and hopefully we have some run good. So thank you so much, you guys. I'd like to thank all of y'all for 100 subscribers. It means the world to me, you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.